Hello MF players, welcome back to this channel, and today we are talking about support characters in this game. They are super useful and you should build them. Everyone should have support characters at this point around. It shouldn't be a question. So without further ado, let's start the counting. Also, before starting the video, I want to tell you guys that this list is based on PvP and PvE. Timeline battle is also important, guys. That's the only way we can farm crystals in this game. So number 1 is Taskmaster. He is absolutely free to play friendly. He costs nothing to get these characters. Just you need is his uniform and have him at tier 3 just to use him in World Boss Legend content. And why he is number 1 you ask? Because of this uniform effect, which applies to all allies, increase damage by 40% to superhero and villains. So you can use him in both PvP and PvE. Moving on to number 2 is Mystic. And why I am calling her Mystic? Because she is absolutely thick, guys. I'm kidding. And you need to get her. Why you need to get her? Because of her passive. It's exactly same as Taskmaster, much higher. And why she is lower on the list? Because she cost a huge amount of crystals. She is a Colossus counter in PvP, so yeah, she is amazing. You don't need to rush to get her. I would suggest just wait till next Black Friday and build Sif instead. She is another free to play queen just like Taskmaster. Unfortunately, she is missing the additional damage against superheroes, so she is useless in PvP, but in PvE her support and damage is amazing because of this special basic damage dealt to boss types. So she is a ABX queen at the moment for damage and World Boss Legend supporter. Moving on to the next list, we have Valkyrie, another character of the Asgardian Protectors trio. So yeah, why she is down? Because she is crystal wall character and she costs 2500 crystals. So she is very expensive and you need to get her uniform if you want to use her as a damage dealer. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer, and unlike Mystic, she doesn't have extra damage against superheroes, so she is useless in PvP, but she is amazing in World Boss Legend Null. Because of the 30% ignore target dodge rate, Null has very high dodge rate. So if you are struggling against Null, just put Valkyrie in the side of your team and any character will slap Null. On number 5 we have White Fox. She is a very amazing support character, not as much good as a damage dealer, and with her Kumiho stance passive, the characters who have the leadership tag, she buffs them with extra 60% damage against super villains. So in ABX, in World Boss Legend, she is going to be clapping, and I'm gonna be tier 3ing her in this video. So yeah, let's enjoy the tier 3 animation now. So what I'm gonna be seeing, let's see. Oh, it's a blue fox. Wow, cool. Oh, it was White Fox herself. Wow, didn't notice her there, huh? It's funny, her name is White Fox, but when she transforms into a fox, she becomes blue. Wow. And if you guys wondering who is the leadership tag characters, it's very easy. Just go in the character screen section, press the details button, you will see there is Sharon Rogers, Luna, Thor and Odin and so much more. Got to share this to my alliance mates now. So yeah, now let's just move on to the honorable mention section, who characters who didn't make up to this list, and it's gonna be Wave, and you need her to be at transcend potential to use her in World Boss Legend. Why I'm telling you this, you should already know. And she is a crystal wall character. She costs 750 crystals and she is down here because she only applies to hero allies and it is not much great and it's just 40%. So yeah, it's kinda lame at this point for just 40% buff. Another honorable mention is Ebony Maw, guys. He is a great leadership character and he looks amazing. I upgraded him because I like Doctor Strange and he clapped him in Infinity War. So yeah, kinda fan of him as a villain. Like, he is freaky, guys. So yeah, his abilities he applies to all allies. His increased damage to universal types. So he is a good support against null and also PvP because universal characters are taking over. Jean Grey, sorry, it's over now. Jean Grey, it's Sentry, Doom, Silver Surfer. Sorry guys, I forgot Jean Grey isn't a meta anymore. And look, his passive is amazing. He's great character overall. So if you want to build him, build him. His leadership, he applies 40% extra damage, energy damage to all allies. So I use him as a lead for Odin. He is a great blast villain character overall. So build him if you want. Also native tier 2. Another one we have is Proxima Midnight. She is also an honorable mention because she is a great damage dealer and she is a super villain, and with her ability she only applies to super villain allies, which is both against hero and villains, but due to the fact this only applies to villain, she is down there and it's not much like Wave. It's just 40% and 35% to villain. So yeah, it's not that much amazing. I am also building her to use her against Null. With Null I want to run Null with double supports. So yeah, I can use Mystique and Taskmaster, but I have them for already occupied on another characters like Superior Iron Man. He is a villain and I want to unequip Rage from him, but that's a talk for another video. Comment down below which support character you are building next. I am working on Sif and Proxima. So see you next time guys. Make sure to subscribe.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.